What's up everyone, welcome to another video, and in today's video I wanted to share a full body workout example with you. Now, we started the workout off with 4 sets of 10 on the incline bench press with 60% of our 1 rep max, which came out to be 70 kilograms. Now, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I'm doing exclusively the incline bench press as opposed to the flat one, just because of 2 reasons. First of all, I want to bring up my upper pecs because I feel like they're lagging, especially compared to the lower part. And the second reason is it just feels more natural and better on my shoulders once the weight gets really heavy. And so we wanted to engage our pecs even more. That's why we did 2 things. First of all, we did it in a paused fashion. I'm actually bench pressing all the time in a paused fashion as of late. I mean, I've been doing this for like past 1 to 2 months, and I feel like I just get a much better chest activation. And the second thing we did is I tried to explode as fast as I could. So lowering the weight, let it sink into your chest, and then lifting it and accelerating the bar as fast as you can. Boom! This will activate more of your fast twitch muscle fibers, which is really what you want to do, especially if you're trying to build muscle. So those 2 things, accelerating really fast and doing it in a paused fashion, will really help you engage your chest more, especially if you've been having trouble with chest development. So those are really 2 things I would advise everyone to do if you have a lagging chest. And then we moved on to some squat work and did 3 sets of 10. Now we put a belt on just because we have been doing beltless squats for the longest, for like the past 5 to 6 weeks. So we went back to doing them with a belt. Then we moved on to some deadlifts, nothing heavy. I mean, 130 kilograms isn't heavy at all, but we wanted just to get back into the groove of doing deadlifts actually, because I haven't done them in weeks. Because in Croatia we didn't have a belt, so I did like really heavy beltless squats, and afterwards I really didn't feel like doing also beltless heavy deadlifts. So yeah, just getting back in the grind and also working on my form. I know it isn't perfect at all, but yeah, I'm trying to get back at it. Then we moved on to some back work. Now, because we already did like deadlifts, that's why we decided to skip the bent over rows, or the pendlay rows I should say, and went to do some cable rowing. So first of all, we're doing it with a wide grip and also pulling more towards our upper abs, because we want to engage our upper back more. And then afterwards we went to do some T-bar rowing, where we're rowing towards our lower abs in order to engage our lower lats especially. And you can really feel this if you're pulling this way and pulling it towards your lower abs and really squeezing and contracting your lats, you can really feel the lower part of your lats working more. So it's really a thing of mind-muscle connection. I mean, of course your whole lats are working, but you can still put the focus on a certain part of your lats if you know how to do it the right way and how to put the leverages and the angles. And then to finish off the back, we decided to do some wide grip lat pull downs just to pump some more blood in there and finish off the back. Now, me personally, I do a lot of sets for my back thickness, so a lot of like deadlifts, heavy bent over rows, pendlay rows, T-bar rows, and yeah, I sometimes might even skip all horizontal movements for my back, just because, yeah, I think the thickness part is way more important, because after a couple of years of lifting, your width will pretty much be there. So I think yes, you can improve it, you can, but I think the thickness part is way more important, especially in my state now. So here you saw me do some isolation work for my triceps and biceps. Now when I'm doing, I'm always alternating. So if I do really heavy sets for my biceps, I then do high rep sets on my triceps and really try, maybe even do some drop sets to really hit my triceps hard. So I'm always alternating, as I said. So if I then do heavy sets for my triceps, I will then do high rep sets and also drop sets and all the other stuff for 21s for my biceps. So always hitting one of my muscles of the arm really hard with drop sets, 21s and all that stuff, and the other one rather with low reps and heavy weight. This way I'm always alternating, so getting the best out of both worlds. Once I'm trying to lift as heavy as I can, and once really trying to put as much blood, push as much blood into the muscle, and really trying to force out as many reps as I can. I've just found out that this works best for me and makes my arm grow the most. Were some rear delt flies and also some side laterals. Now I love side laterals just because, yeah, the pump you get is insane, and I just love 3D delts. And that's what most people do wrong. They do isolation work for their front delts, but they get so much stimulation anyways from all the pressing you do, from shoulder presses, overhead presses, bench presses. That's why I'm focusing on the side delts by doing side laterals. Most of the time I do even a double drop set. So do 15 reps, drop the weight, 15 reps, drop the weight, 15 reps. Or not even 15 reps, you're just trying to push till failure. So take a weight, push to failure, drop it, push to failure, drop it, push to failure. And you do the same thing for your side delts and also rear delts. Now what I also do, I alternate it as well. The same thing as I do with my biceps and triceps. Now usually I will also do some hamstring work, but because I did high rep deadlifts, I skipped those. And I also did some calf raises, but I forgot to record it. Sorry for that, guys. And I usually also include, so I do 3 times a week I train full body, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And on Monday and Friday I will do some heavy ab work, especially focusing on the lower abs because I feel like they're lagging. Alright guys, this was my full workout. I hope you got something out of it, of this video, and I will talk to all of you in the next one. Germ Gains, peace out.